Finding cures and saving children, that's what St. Jude Children's Research Hospital does every day.
And you still have a chance to help St. Jude continue to save countless lives. All it takes is reserving a ticket, and you might even get a brand new home out of it.
That's right. Chris Vickers and Mel Andrews are at the home there in Perrysburg. We got a little peek, and we're getting a closer peek at the kitchen here. I always love a great, beautiful kitchen, and this one's got it.
Amanda, you're so right. I was telling Mike White that not only is this a modern kitchen, but it just feels really warm with all of the finishing choices and the different colors and the countertops and the cabinets. So we specifically told Paul, our photographer, to take a spin around the kitchen while we talk to Annette here, who's been volunteering with St. Jude. But when you first started talking to us, Amanda, you talked about helping out the children of St. Jude, and that's why we're here. And we've been able to do so much already with more than 5,000 tickets reserved today.
And that is incredible. And it takes really an army of people here in Northwest Ohio saying, I want to help that mission of St. Jude, much like Annette has helped for now over 20 years. Annette, I've got to ask you, you've seen just about every single St. Jude Dream Home that has existed here in Northwest Ohio. What do you think about this beautiful kitchen this year that Mike White's designed?
Can I have it in my house?
Sure.
That's what somebody's saying, that they're going to win this house for $100. Pretty incredible.
It is. I mean, where can you buy a house for $100? Even if you don't win, you're still a winner because you're helping kids and fighting cancer.
That's exactly right. Tell us about your connection with St. Jude.
I had 2 daughters that work for St. Jude, and I had decided to quit work to babysit my grandson, and my daughter was director in Florida, and she called Karen in Detroit and said, my mother would be glad to help. And I've been doing it ever since.
So did your connection come from your daughters just telling you about their work experiences and everything they've seen with these children and the need that exists out there?
Oh, I used to go to Florida and Boston because I had a daughter in Boston and one in Florida that worked for St. Jude, and I used to help. They used to call me and say, Mom, will you come down? I need volunteers. And I've done fishing charters, I've done galas, I've done all kind of different
But
things.
Annette, it's easy to answer the call to volunteer for St. Jude. When you hear about the mission, let's talk the Dream Home's mission here. We're expecting to raise $2.25 million. We're already off to a pace that is exceeding last year, a record year for us. To put this into perspective, $100 ticket right now. It could buy a child or a little red wagon to make their way through St. Jude. $1,500, 15 tickets. We could do that in the next couple of minutes.
Right.
That provides a round of chemotherapy. And in the next hour, if we did 1,000 tickets, that is over 25 patients that could get proton therapy, something that St. Jude has pioneered. What is it about the medical care that they freely give to all families that really is just striking to you?
I mean, if it wasn't for St. Jude, I don't think we'd be as far ahead in getting cures for cancer.
You're right.
So, you know, it's a win for everybody because you don't know if your child's going to get it, your grandchild, your neighbor. I mean, I think everybody knows somebody that has a connection to kids with cancer or even adults. I mean, it can be transferred over with leukemia and things.
Danny Thomas had a vision, a dream of curing childhood cancer. I know you keep those statistics right there front and center in your brain. What was the cure rate then versus now?
The reason that Danny Thomas really opened St. Jude, he wanted to cure ALL, acute lymphoblastic leukemia. It was considered one of the most deadliest types of cancer. Survival rate when Danny Thomas opened the hospital was 4%. Today, based in part due to the research that St. Jude does, the care, it is nearly curable. 96% is the current survival rate. It just gives me chills to think about it.
Yeah, that's why we're all here.
It gives people hope, like you said, and that is what Danny Thomas hoped and dreamed, that he would bring hope to people that had the diagnosis of cancer. So you could help right now to continue that mission, 1-800-831-7061. Pick up that phone, get that $100 ticket. You could win this beautiful dream home. And we haven't even talked about the car yet.
Oh, we got to show people the car and the
2025
scooter.
Honda Civic and the scooter. So many other ways to win. We will keep you informed on how you could do that, but go ahead and support that mission right now. Back over to you guys.
Yeah, some people are like, I don't need a house, but I can use a car.
Or the scooter.
Or the scooter. You can, and it's so Chris Gomez, you could just put it right in the trunk and take it wherever you want to go. It zips around. It's
Yeah,
pretty
and
cool.
you know, it's like Chris said, this is a record-breaking year. We're selling tickets faster than we did last year. So if you're out there and you're debating whether or not you want this to be you, now is the time to do it. Call that number right now before it's too late.
We appreciate it.